Hey everyone, it's Laura, and today we are making beaded keychains. This is super simple. You can either use beads you have at your house or the beads that I included. If you use the beads that I included, I can guarantee that they will fit on this cord. I tested it myself. There is a little trick for getting a bead to thread onto leather cord or similar, like cotton or something like that, that I will tell you as we go. First things first though, you're going to fold your cord in half. You have a pre-cut section. Take the circular section of your key ring. If that is indeed what you want to stick it onto, you can also choose to stick it on something else, but this is the time you will stick it on. Put your loop through that circle and then pull the ends of your cord through the loop. This creates a little kind of, I don't know, slip knot. Is that a slip knot? A knot of some kind that will not come undone, especially after you thread some beads on. So make sure the ends of your cord are nice and neat. Mine are a little crimped there, so I'm just going to trim them. And thread your beads. If you have unpainted boring beads at home, you can paint them. If you think these need more personality, grab a Sharpie and do it. When you're threading the smaller beads, it's helpful to thread one of your cord ends through and then start feeding the second one, and slowly you can shimmy that thing right through, but it does help to have one all the way through the bead before you start the second one. See, I'm just kind of shoving that in there. If it is too tight, get what I did. Here's the safe solution. Get a pair of scissors. Just stick the end through that little hole and then turn it around a few times. That will clean up the inside. And you just need a finer pair of scissors than your standard big chunky household scissors. Anyway, if you're having a lot of trouble, you have enough beads in there that you can opt not to use one. So go for that. And you've got your smaller bead threaded. So I'm going to thread the rest of these. I hope I sped that up a little bit because it's boring to watch me do this. You can thread them in any order you want. You can have all big beads, all little beads, whatever makes you happy. If you have some sticking around at home that have your initials on them, throw those on there. Up to you. I'm trying to be neat and have my cords lay flat. Don't do that. That's just me being me. And you can do this in any order that you want. You don't have to follow the pattern that I chose. My pattern was a big bead, two little beads, a big bead, two little beads, and then a big bead. But you have way more beads than that in your kit, so you can do what you want. And when you're all done, tie a knot. And that will be the end. If you're having trouble getting your knot real close, put like the end of a pen or the end of a pencil through the knot and use that to kind of keep it real tight up close to the final bead. I think I used my pinky to do this. I'm not sure. But just don't tighten your cord and use your hand just to slide it. And when it's real tight against that last bead, then tighten it. And that way your beads won't rattle around so much. And you can tie that off and leave as long of a tail as you want. I left kind of a long one because I thought it was cuter that way. And you're all set.